old Rev developer cuts ties with problematic VTuber and it backfires horribly. Yes, the good old quote unquote problematic VTubers. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riv here. So today we're going to be talking about the latest cancel culture campaign to be once again targeting the
But of
VTuber
course,
Kirsche. Now, we talked about her about a year ago because at the time she was supposed to be a featured guest at a convention that me and my wife were also supposed to be featured guests at the time. But she was unfortunately let go from that convention because of her problematic opinions and her wrong thinker, whatever you want to label it as. And seeing that, me and my wife looked at that.
If you're gonna do that, then why even extend the invitation? Like, you know what they're about, you know what they're gonna say. Why even bother extending the invitation? I don't get it. Just seems like a waste of time on your end, on the VTuber end. Just seems like it's just a waste of time for everyone, dude. To just be like, oh, let's come over. We have this entire thing set up for you, and then it's like, oh, you said this. Never mind, cancel that. And what a waste of resources, dude.
As featured
what a waste of resources and times, man.
Now let's fast forward to the latest life ruination campaign targeting Kirsche, where many individuals are trying to literally ruin her life. They're going after her sponsors and
but of course
she's affiliated with.
The good old VTuber witch hunts, dog. The good old VTuber witch hunts. It's amazing that we live in the year 2025 and we can still see fucking witch hunts like it's the 1900s. No, the 1800s, and it's fucking Salem. Holy shit, dude. The Salem witch trials, modern day Salem witch trials over here with VTubers. It's really getting old and annoying that people just get this salty that someone can slap on an anime character and just see instant success. I don't know why that drives people insane or some shit, but it does. And it just baffles me. Like, why are you that salty? Just do it yourself. Like, what? It's not that hard. Could it be that you're just very bland and boring? Like, I think I'm pretty bland and boring, but I'm still doing it for fun. Fuck it. If it leads to something, cool. If it doesn't, hey, it's a hobby at the end of the day.
So problematic.
This whole cancel culture is just wild.
Let her go, although unofficially, is Crime Boss Rocket City. This is a game that Kirsche has been an official ambassador for. She is the largest streamer to play this, arguably, and she has done a lot to promote this game. A lot of their success is in part to Kirsche, but due to these recent complaints,
that is wild.
Dropped her entirely, and look at the results. These are the Steam reviews.
This is a good looking image. This is hilarious. Jesus Christ, you just see the diff. But I mean, that's what happens when you drop someone for such a stupid reason. I'm assuming the reason is going to be like the dumbest shit in the world. They tweeted something mean about this very small group that doesn't even support our game. So we drop this creator and then this happens. You see it a lot.
Completely fallen off a cliff, and rightfully so. You reap what you sow.
I don't know what she said or did.
Now, what's going on here? Well, there's been a long series of articles, viral tweets. It's been going on for about a month now, where people are trying to label Kirsche as a literal white supremacist or a
oh my god
Nazi. And this is just the most recent article on the situation.
This is why I love being a VTuber, because you don't know who really is behind the fucking mask. Obviously here it's a white person, but like, I can't wait. I always love seeing that one comment and it's like, what did you say? Then it's like, edit. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't know you were mixed race. Mobby. I saw one of those in the fucking Assassin's Creed one react video that I did. And I was like, I love seeing those messages. I love it. I love it. Because you see this cute, innocent little white boy model. And you think, oh, the person behind the model is obviously also white. It's like, no, bitch, I am nothing. There isn't even an inch of white in me. It's so funny. I love it. But yeah, like, oh my god, dude, I will never understand. I can guarantee you they would not be calling Kirsche a white supremacist if she was not white with blonde hair and what appears to be colored eyes.
Saying this,
guarantee that.
VTuber Kirsche goes
the fuck?
viral.
I just realized when he said this, I was like, wait, who the fuck even is that? Like, what publisher?
Defending Shiloh Hendrix's fundraiser after latter reportedly calls a child the N-word. So in their
oh my god, dude,
makes this wild accusation while also providing a time-stamped clip of the stream in question where she supposedly defended someone saying the N-word to a child. Unfortunately for them, in their infinite wisdom,
brother,
their own clip that they provide,
oh no,
everything they're saying, and we'll see it in
it's one of these
context before we watch it, especially for those.
This news article is 100% just a rage bait article. I mean, you can see it right here at the very top. Streamers, I Show Speed, Bazinga, and PewDiePie. Like, that's literally here at the top. All they do is try to generate like rage bait and clickbait. That's all it is. That's all it is. And unfortunately, what's the easiest way to do that? Attack some random popular VTuber that hasn't done anything wrong with some stupid fucking bullshit reason. Like, I can guarantee you this article is filled with so many inaccuracies and a whole bunch of just bullshit.
Those who are not from the United States, two things are relevant to this clip. There was a situation where a black high school student stabbed a white high school student to death.
Oh, this situation. Oh, I remember this situation. Oh, there was a fundraiser for this fucking kid, for the fucking kid who stabbed him. And I was like, bro, you're fucking kidding me. I heard about that and I was like, you're shitting me. You're shitting me, people. And he actually raised like a shit ton of money. And that is so fucking retarded in my opinion. Yeah, the exact same incident happened to a white kid, and like this mom was trying to raise money just to cover the fucking the expenses of the funeral, and she barely raised like a fraction, like a tenth of it. Meanwhile, you have that guy who just blatantly killed someone in cold blood because he fucking felt like it, raising like over like $10 million or some shit like that. I know it was over $1 million. I know that much for sure, but I don't remember if it was $1 million or 10 million. But it was fucking wild, dude, that some fucking cold-blooded killer can raise that much money just because he's fucking black. What a fucking disgrace. What a disgrace, dude. I've never been more ashamed of this fucking country and the human race in my entire life.
For the assailants of that situation raised hundreds of thousands of dollars. A few years later, there was this Shiloh Hendrix individual who called a child at a playground the N-word, and then people raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for her after she was doxxed and was trying to relocate her home. Now, in the clip we're going to watch,
that is wild,
identifies that these things did in fact happen, and then goes on to say that the latter, the whole N-word controversy, is not good. That's their proof. Let's watch the clip that supposedly shows that she is defending this woman.
How in the name of baby Moses on fire did we go from the loving society of the 90s to the fucking mess in 2025? That's some chutzpah. A lot of people are just like unfollowed. That's an unfollow from me. Bostonian guy said, oh no, what am I going to do without followers that think it's okay to call a 5-year-old the N-word?
Bruh.
I don't think most people think it's okay. I think there are a lot of people who are tired of things happening, like Daniel Penny, like the whole George Floyd incident and the Summer of Love, like the Carmelo Anthony. There's just a lot of people tired of the two-tier justice system, and they start saying some crazy things and doing some crazy things. Okay.
Me with my based opinions.
That's just kind of the consequence of where we're at now, unfortunately. And there are some people who are like accelerationists that are like, the pendulum is going to swing back so far it's going to break off. And I hope that's not true. I don't want to see that happening. I don't like
it's already swinging back, in my opinion.
Violence towards others.
I mean, in my opinion, it's already swinging back. Like, you can see it everywhere. People are taking down the George Floyd statues, all the fucking murals of these fucking people who don't deserve to have them up and shit. They're all coming down. And in my opinion, that's a fucking good thing. Like, shit, why should people be celebrated for being killers and murderers. Why? Like, literally, this is literally not what Martin Luther King died for. He'd be rolling in his fucking grave. It's you'd send that man would literally look at modern day blacks and be like, nah, I'm joining the Republican side. And everyone would lose their fucking mind calling him a fucking Uncle Tom or a fucking traitor and shit like that. And I'd be like, what did y'all expect? Look at what has become of the black community. Like, we went from wearing suits and being dapper as fuck and being gentlemen to nothing but a fucking bunch of savages. Just savages, you know? Fucking like that Pocahontas song, dog. Just savages. Barely even human at this point, dog. Like, go around killing fucking the smallest demographic yet making up the biggest the biggest crime percentages. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a fucking shame that we're here at this point.
People, like, not that words are violence, right? But there are people advocating.
I've never been more proud to be more Mexican.
And I don't like seeing that.
Again, to reiterate, Sportskeeda is accusing Kirsche of seemingly defending the latter fundraiser, and the clip they provide as the supposed proof does the exact opposite. It literally debunks their own claim. She looks at the objective reality that these two fundraisers do exist. They happened. She identifies that, and then later says that given the circumstances and everything going on with the two fundraisers and all of the controversy involving them, it doesn't make the latter okay. But Sportskeeda then says that is proof of her defending the fundraiser. It is incredibly...
Neither are okay, but it's just neither are okay. It's just a matter of which one is the greater evil at this point. Both are wrong, but which one's the lesser? Which one's the one that can realistically fly a little more under the radar? And realistically, people will forget about tomorrow. Like, who gives a shit type mentality. Oh no, you called a child the N-word. Like, who gives a shit? She's not fucking beating the child. She's not fucking she's not being fucking racist about it actively. And I'm not saying it's good either. Like, obviously, don't fucking go around just fucking calling people fucking nigger or nigga or fucking what have you. Don't fucking do that shit. That shit's fucking ghetto as shit. Like, come on, we're above that shit. Like, at this point in time, realistically, just call your fucking friends that. If you're calling your friend that shit, who gives a fuck, in my opinion? But if you're actively using it to, like, belittle someone who doesn't deserve it, then yeah, cut that shit out, dude. It's cringe.
Point. They make Kotaku look like they deserve a Pulitzer Prize. This is a
not Kotaku.
Headline. It is misleading and it is inflammatory. It is trying to paint Kirsche as something that she is not. They are putting words.
It's like I said at the start. It's just there to rage click.
And a lot of people would react to this and run with it, and some people would criticize this article, including Asmongold. You can see this video where he reacted to this Sportskeeda article, and you can see the like-dislike ratio is like 99%. Now, if you went to Twitter, you would think this is a closed, shut case, that she's a white supremacist, that she's this awful, terrible person.
I don't even go on Twitter anymore, honestly. It's so bad.
Like that. But they don't question anything that's actually going on here. When you have people like Asmongold actually look at the clip in question that's supposed to defend this claim in the headline, it proves the exact opposite. So this is
honestly, in this day and age, if you see anything revolving around a VTuber saying that they did some shit or said some shit, and it's not like some like Cinder type shit where it's like people coming out with Google Docs. If it's some like sports, some like just some random fucking news outlet or even a mainstream legacy news outlet, just actually look into it, because it's such fucking bait, dude. It's the easiest fucking bait and people gobble it up so quickly. Like, Oh my god, if I saw that on my feed randomly, I'd be like, I'm sorry, what? Said what? Did what? Then I'd look into it and be like, come again? Because there'd be massive outrage and fucking, I know at least one or two people would be telling me about that shit, and I'd be like, what? So yeah, like, I don't know why VTubers are the easy target. I will never understand why VTubers are always the easy target of everyone who wants to get a quick fucking like rage click. I will never understand it. You see that shit with Iron Mouse. You see that shit with fucking Kirsche again. Like it's only the popular ones, and it's pretty fucking wild, dude. Like, or not popular, I guess the mainstream ones. Yeah, let's get back into it.
Unfortunate situation where people are using articles like this to go after her sponsors and anything she's affiliated with, and unfortunately that leads us to Crime Boss, which again, Kirsche was
so stupid, dude.
Ambassador for. They weren't paying her to promote this game. She was just a very big fan and brought a lot of people to this game, and they owe her a lot. But you know what they did instead? They quietly dropped her. She has reported that they got rid of her. They've cut ties because of seemingly the recent controversies. There's no other reason.
Of course, dude.
Results. People are not happy.
That's such a great image.
This game, because of Kirsche, are very dissatisfied, and they're showing that by leaving negative reviews. That's how they're providing their feedback for the situation, where they're seeing someone who boosted this game.
Honestly, that's a great way
the second
of the
apply
that's a great
to the situation, all the relevant.
This is a great use of the review system, actually, especially for a game that's been out for this long. If they like do some terrible fucking shit that you don't approve of, just instantly hit them with the negative review, so that way they're just like, what the fuck is going on? Then they read the reviews and they're like, oh. It's great. It's fucking great tool.
Situation. Now, of course,
modern problems require modern solutions.
You gain some new ones, don't you? As pointed out here, good job capitulating to people that won't even buy your game, tagging Crime Boss. And you can see this whole yap session, blah, 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 where this person says basic devs who stand on business by dropping an openly bigoted white supremacist VTuber from a sponsorship. And they say, oh, we're so interested in this game. Guess what?
They don't even know the game.
They're saying all this.
I don't know if I said it at the start or not, but like, I don't know. Companies will always do this shit. They'll drop someone because they said something that offends this minor fucking fan base who has this very fucking loud voice on the internet that doesn't even play their game. It's the dumbest shit in the world, and it makes no fucking sense to do so, and it actually just pisses off your actual fans. I don't understand, like, it's so stupid. Game devs will never understand this, and I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why. Well, I mean, they're fucking stupid, that's why. They're morons.
But they're not actually
realistically
supporting the game, because that's what they do. That's what people on Twitter do. They talk about what they support, but they don't actually take any sort of action to do it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the modern audience. Welcome to the modern audience. And developers watching this or hearing this, this is what you get. When you virtue signal, when you take sides in this cancel culture nonsense, this is what you get. You lose real support, but you gain virtue signaling like this.
Yeah.
People who will not buy your game, they won't play your game, they'll talk about your game.
It's funny because virtue signaling doesn't pay the bills. Actual people buying your game does. But I don't know, I guess in this fictional fucking world they live in, they think that virtue signaling is gonna pay their bills and shit and pay off the mortgage.
Because it serves their agenda. Yeah, hello, local bank, I'd like to make a deposit. Well, not money in the traditional sense, but more of support via a Steam post. That's what you're getting with this sort of stuff. When you make claims and take a stand like this, this is what you get as a developer.
That's a very long way of saying what I said.
This is the post up here by the game. And I replied saying it's pathetic, and this is my first and final impression of your game. Because this is what you're doing. This is the first impression for me and a lot of people, and I think that's a fair thing to say. This was a very bad look for them, but you got pushback coming from many people.
Yeah.
Like Rev. Do you ever reread your own posts and wonder what you're doing with your life, arguing with a random intern over a decision made by higher ups at a company that will never see your comments is kind of sad. So let me begin with this last part that is
the irony of that post. Like, dog, you're sitting here arguing with a fucking VTuber over them not liking something that a fucking dev did. Who's really the sad one here? And I know there's gonna be that one fucking comment in my comment section that's like, oh, but Levy, you're reacting to the, well, guess what, chuckle fuck, now you're the one posting the comment. And the psycho repeats. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. You also need to keep in mind, my fucking time is absolutely fucking inconsequential to me. My time is worthless. That's the word that I was looking for. Worthless. Let's get back into it.
Kirsche would actually comment on this and say that the people at this company do read the comments on their account, and they are.
Oh shit, that's wild.
Like this.
Rev, do you ever reread your own posts and wonder what you're doing with your life? Arguing with a random intern over a decision made by higher ups at a company that will never see your comments is kind of sad. That guy's actually wrong, and because I was partnered with the company, I know that guy is wrong. I know.
Damn savage. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, the fucking question marks, dude. True.
So now that we have clarified that higher ups are in fact reading these comments, this user provides an explanation of their qualifier here, where they say, because I'm a grown married man with a successful channel, a lot of fans, it's beneath me to talk about this stuff. And it's kind of sad that I would have an opinion on this. I think
it's the internet, dude. Get over it. Holy shit. Talk about having way too much time on your hands, man. Like, you actually sat there and you typed both of these comments out. Like, how sad is that? Like, you're literally just fucking a piece of work. Here you essentially just bend over and said, all right, I'm ready for you, Rev, peg me. He did so with this comment, and here you just turned around after that pegging and said, all right, I'm gonna clean you up real quick. And that's exactly what you did. like bro, how is this supposed to, like, this doesn't even work as a backhanded compliment. Like, you just pointed out facts. He's married, he has a thriving business and fans. Like, okay, why would he not want to make his fans aware that this company's doing this? His booming business revolves around this entire interaction that you're providing. So I guess Rev should be thanking you for the business. And realistically, you're still the one fucking typing this shit out and interacting. Like, I don't understand how dense this dude can be and not notice that he's just, I mean, to be fair, all these emojis on the fucking handle say it all. So anyways,
it's incredibly disingenuous to say I'm not allowed to talk about something that I care about, something that's relevant to my interests, because I'm married and I have a successful YouTube channel. That's ridiculous. It's a qualifier that these people are putting on so they will try to silence you. They will never hold other people they agree with to the same standard they're trying to apply.
They try to hit you with some, isn't this a little beneath you type shit? And then your response is, nothing's beneath me.
People they disagree with. And I also see tons of comments saying, oh, I thought people like Rev and Kirsche hated cancel culture, and here they are engaging in cancel culture. Well, what
sort of not, dude.
Situation. So they put this qualifier on it. You can't even speak unless you have certain qualifications, like you can't be married, you can't have a successful YouTube channel, you can't talk about it, and also you can't.
You have to be an incel.
What are you supposed to do to show your dissatisfaction with this situation? I'm genuinely asking, because at this
point... All right, then as someone who meets all these qualifiers, no big YouTube, not married, no kids, no thriving business. I will say that this is pretty fucking stupid on their end, and by their end I mean the company's end. Why the fuck would you drop someone who is your biggest fucking supporter without actually fact checking the article first? Like, what? Holy shit. People lost their shit about the whole misinformation shit when Elon took over X, and here we have actual misinformation being spread to harm someone, and no one fucking bats an eye except for other VTubers. This is fucking mind-boggling. Holy shit.
Won't allow you to do anything, and instead they accuse you of engaging in cancel culture, which all these people saying this, they are proponents of cancel culture. They are accusing you of the same thing.
Pot calling the black type shit.
They support themselves. This is reaping what you've sown. This is the consequences of your actions when you take a content creator who has supported your game more than anyone else and you dump them over clickbait shit articles and viral tweets made by terminally online losers. That's what you get. This is the reception you will receive. You will lose support. That is not cancel culture. That is what happens in this.
That's situation. Just cause and effect, dog.
They literally created this negative feedback loop for themselves. They put themselves in this situation.
This isn't even cancel culture if you think about it. This is just the cause and effect. They dropped fucking Crime City, dropped Kirsche. The effect of that is they get a whole bunch of negative reviews and people immediately start being like, what the fuck? Yo, that's stupid as shit. It's not cancel culture. Because Kirsche, to my knowledge at least, isn't sending her fans to do this fucking negative review bomb. Rev hasn't once said throughout this video to go and leave a negative review here to express your dissatisfaction. So far, we've just been covering it. I haven't even fucking said anything about that shit either. Nor do I endorse it. Shit, if you don't play the fucking game, don't even bother going and leaving a review. Like, it would not really benefit anyone. You'd just be virtue signaling, just in the opposite fashion. Like, unless you actually play the game, and this actually, like, you actually care about this, and you got introduced to the game because of Kirsche, don't fucking go and leave a negative review, especially if you're not playing the goddamn game, and if you never intended to play the goddamn game. Like shit.
And now this game is paying the price for it. This is another reminder that you cannot win with a lot of these people who are trying to go against the grain here. People trying to argue with you over this stuff. They are incredibly dishonest. No matter how much patience you have for them, no matter how much grace you give them, no matter how much you try to see eye to eye, you try to compromise or negotiate on things, they will never do the same for you. Understand that. You are wasting your time if you're trying to have an honest conversation with proponents like this, okay? They will never give you any benefit of the doubt whatsoever. That is important to understand in these situations. But of course, there is an appropriate response. Two things, really. To ignore it, to laugh at it, or just move on. Or do all three. And that's exactly what Kirsche has been doing. She moved on. And look at her stream yesterday. She was streaming as all of this unfolded. And
that's hilarious.
$3,000 in super chat revenue in a single stream. That put
that is wild.
Of all super chat earners in the world yesterday. The world. Not among VTubers, not among Americans, the world. That's how much things have backfired for the people in this cancellation campaign.
That's wild.
She's going to do just fine.
Granted, it is super chats, but at the same time, holy shit. Like in the world? Jesus fucking Christ. That's fucking mind-boggling. Goddamn.
So hard to cancel her. They just keep boosting her. They just keep making people even more loyal to her because they don't understand how any of this works. So recently I've been talking about iDubbbz a lot, and as you know, he discovered empathy at the ripe age of 32. And I think talking about him has kind of rubbed off on me. Like, I think I discovered empathy too. He's at like a 25% on the empathy meter. I'm at like a 10. maybe 12% on my empathy meter, so I can understand.
I've lost all my empathy for people.
Where these people are coming from in terms of the people trying to cancel Kirsche, who are spending
humanity's a plague,
trying to ruin her life. I can walk a mile in their shoes, and I can also say, from dealing with people like this myself, I can confidently say the people who are at the helm of this, the people trying the hardest, they have absolutely nothing going on in their lives. How could they? They wake up every day and spend 12 to 14 hours seething about a content creator they don't like, and then trying to get their sponsors to leave them, trying to get them deplatformed, all of these things. They spend relentless amounts of time. They relentlessly tweet about people like Kirsche day and night. Kirsche is literally the rising sun and the setting sun of their lives. They have absolutely nothing else to do without her, and their hatred of her. So I think it's understandable when they see tweets like this.
So unhealthy.
They're very upset. They're genuinely upset because they have dedicated their lives to try and ruin people like Kirsche. And not only are they not having a significant impact, it's just making people support her even more. They are serving as free advertisement for people who are neutral in the situation. They're exposing more eyeballs to her content, and also it's making her fans rally behind her stronger than ever. Of course,
that's honestly good.
To engage in the life ruination of Kirsche would be seething over posts like this. I think that's pretty obvious, and it's just a reminder of who you're dealing with. Now, there's another element here where for weeks, way before even the Sports Kita article, people are trying to go after one of her sponsors, and that is GamerSupps. So they're trying to get her removed.
GamerSupps, really?
Content creators virtue signal in the situation. You have another
fucking GamerSupps of all people? Are you fucking shitting me? GamerSupps is owned by Smitty. Do people? I feel like people have who. These people have obviously never watched Smitty's content or don't know who Smitty hangs around with. Smitty plays with people who played with Vanoss, and if you know anything about Vanoss and his group of friends, they're all edgy, dark humor as fuck. So they would give zero fucks about any of this. As a matter of fact, Marcel would probably come out of nowhere and be like, black step of approval, and move on. Really, like, bro, it's so stupid.
Other VTuber parting ways with GamerSupps because they're affiliated with a person who's expressed openly bigoted views without facing consequences.
Oh my boy. God, dude.
I wonder what this
how sad do you have to be?
White people.
Of course. The good old you can't be
surprised.
Racist towards white people. It's the dumbest shit.
Promises and slop. That's all it is. These people want to say that they're anti-bigots, and they act like the biggest bigots you will ever see. Now, I saw this, another person here going after Kirsche, tagging her on Twitter and making this jump scare of a video. I apologize in advance, but let's give this a listen.
Other people are going to use a bunch of big words and all that. I'm not too good at those essays. I'll say this. I'm so happy I'm me. I'm so happy I'm me. I'm more talented than you. I'm funnier. I look better. I have more of a future. It's always some dirty, disgusting, smelly, just lame, loser ass bitch. They gotta come in and fuck the sandbox up for the rest of us.
Why does your wall look dirty? I've seen warehouses with cleaner looking walls than yours, dog. You want to talk about smelly? Clean your fucking walls, man. What the fuck? What even is this poster here, dude? Like, I'm a stoner, and even I feel like you fucking just reek of some nasty fucking shit, dude. Just looking at you. Just looking at this dude, I would not want to come within 5 feet of him, not even 10 feet, because I feel like he'd be just he'd smell rancid.
What? Bitch, get you.
You look like you shower less than Nasman, not gonna lie.
You know how happy I am to not be you.
That's wild.
Like, I'm not even gonna tell you to. I would not tell you to kill yourself. Like, I want you to live to see how.
You have a nose ring, dude. You want to talk about lame? You're a guy with a fucking nose ring. Like and that's funny because I have piercings on my face too. But like, fucking nose ring, like that's fucking holy shit, dude.
What? Yeah, you gotta get the fuck out of gamer subs though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, someone gotta do something about that. Cause there's no way I'm doing what I'm doing, all this dope shit, in the same company that this bitch is in. Yeah, alright.
I kid you not, I spent a full minute scrolling through this guy's media tab to
Bro, you're ginger. You already got enough going on, especially with this fucking wild receding hairline, dude. Like, holy shit, this is worth this. This is worse than Emiru's hairline. Holy fuck. This is like, Asmin got a nicer hairline than this. Like, god damn, that bitch is receding. Look at that fucking domage. I feel like it looks like he's wearing a wig.
To understand the crazy shit he be doing, and I didn't find anything. I don't even know what this guy does. I don't know if he's even a content creator. I'm just genuinely.
Is he even partnered with Gamer Subs?
Not read the comment section because he's getting absolutely.
The exact thing that I was putting on that fucking hairline: 8 miles of forehead and not a coherent thought in any of it. Good luck with that.
This guy thinks he's the authority on who can work with gamer subs. It's kind of crazy. We have this relevant clip here.
Ain't no way, dude. Like, fucking, I don't want to bend the knee to scum fucks. I don't want to give an inch to people who get gratification off of grandstanding and being moral busybodies. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you. Some kind of weirdo drinking out of cups.
Amazing.
Ain't no way.
But yeah, that is pretty much
the Jersey accent hurts my soul.
I'll put a link to her Twitter account. You can go check out her other socials if you so desire. But this whole situation is ridiculous. She deserves support.
It's hilarious.
We're not going to let someone else fall to some stupid cancel culture campaign. Do not give these people an inch because they.
If I ever get canceled, I probably deserved it. Not gonna lie.
As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's wild.
We're not gonna let.
Yeah, like, holy fuck, dude. People are just wild. VTubers, I don't know why. They're just always the easiest target. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Later.
My lords, we have witnessed an empire become God.
That's a fucking kaiju.
Attempting to ascend to godhood via cosmogenesis, acts with shroud entities, attempting to fire the athrophasic engine. But this one is something quite novel indeed. In this report, my lords, I shall detail an empire who attempts to ascend to a biological being the like of which the galaxy has never seen before. And it culminates with a clash between entities of power we can barely comprehend.
Oh, I love the Godzilla music.
The aliens who attempted this are called the Ilarian Technocracy, and I shall detail the reports of their ascension for you now. The Leviathan.
Oh, Stellaris just got so fucking lit. Let's go.